Do you believe that only younger men can achieve erections? Or perhaps that erections are solely a sign of sexual arousal? These are just a couple of the common myths that circulate about the intriguing topic of erections. But today, we're here to debunk them. Firstly, let's address the age-old myth, quite literally, that only young men can achieve erections. This is a widespread misconception, and it's simply not true. In reality, men of all ages can experience erections. From infants to elderly men, it's a natural physiological response that isn't confined to any specific age group. Just as a heart beats or lungs breathe, an erection is an involuntary bodily function that can happen at any age. Now, on to the next myth. Many people believe that erections are solely a sign of sexual arousal. This is another misconception that needs addressing. Erections are often associated with sexual arousal, yes, but they aren't exclusively linked to it. There are several other reasons why men might experience an erection. For instance, during certain stages of sleep, known as REM stages, it's common for men to have erections. Furthermore, erections can also occur as a reflex response to touch or even due to certain emotional states. So, it's important to understand that erections are not always a sign of sexual arousal. Lastly, there's a widespread belief that men should always be able to control their erections. However, this is far from accurate. Erections are largely involuntary, meaning they can happen without a man's conscious control. This lack of control can sometimes lead to what's known as unwanted or spontaneous erections, which can occur at any time and in any place. So, there you have it. We've busted a few myths about erections. It's clear that there's more to this phenomenon than meets the eye, and it's certainly not as black and white as many people believe. Now that we've debunked some misconceptions, let's explore the science behind erections. Ever wondered about the process that makes an erection possible? Well, it's an intricate dance of biology that starts in the brain and ends with increased blood flow to the penis. Let's dive into the fascinating science behind it. Imagine your brain as a command center, constantly sending and receiving signals. When we talk about erections, the brain plays a crucial role in sending signals to nerves in the penis. These signals are prompted by sexual arousal, which can be triggered by a variety of stimuli, such as physical touch or erotic thoughts. Now, let's move on to the penis, which is the main player in this process. The penis has two chambers, known as the corpora cavernosa, which run the length of the organ. These chambers are made up of spongy tissue that can fill with blood to cause an erection. But how does this happen? That's where the nerves come in. The brain signals activate nerves in the penis, which in turn release chemicals. These chemicals cause the muscle cells in the corpora cavernosa to relax. This relaxation allows blood to flow into the chambers, filling the spongy tissue. As the blood flow increases, the pressure within the chambers builds, causing the penis to expand and become erect. The blood becomes trapped within the corpora cavernosa, which helps to maintain the erection. It's interesting to note that while all of this is happening, another chemical is released that constricts the veins leading out of the penis. This constriction prevents the blood from flowing back out, which helps to maintain the erection for a longer period of time. In summary, an erection is a complex process that involves the brain, nerves, blood vessels, and the corpora cavernosa in the penis. It begins with sexual arousal, which triggers the brain to send signals to the penis. These signals prompt the release of chemicals that cause the corpora cavernosa to fill with blood, resulting in an erection. So, this intricate process is what makes an erection possible. It's a remarkable example of the body's ability to respond to sexual stimuli, showcasing the beauty and complexity of human biology. Did you know that an erection involves several stages? Yes, you heard that right. It's not just a matter of up or down. In fact, there are three distinct phases that occur in the process of an erection: the flaccid stage, the tumescent stage, and the rigid erection stage. Let's delve into what happens during each stage. We'll start with the flaccid stage. This is the resting state of the penis when it is not erect, and it's the stage most men are familiar with during the day. At this point, the arteries and muscles of the penis are in a contracted state, which allows only a small amount of blood to flow through the penile tissues. This keeps the penis in a soft and non-erect condition. Then comes the tumescent stage, also known as the filling stage. This is where things start to get interesting. When a man becomes sexually aroused, his brain sends signals to the nerves in his penis. These nerves then trigger the relaxation of the smooth muscles in the arteries of the penis. This relaxation allows more blood to flow into the penis, causing it to expand and become firm, but not yet fully erect. You could think of this stage as the halfway point. Finally, we have the rigid erection stage. This is the stage most people think of when they hear the word erection. During this stage, the blood vessels of the penis constrict, trapping the blood inside and causing the penis to become fully erect and hard. This stage is maintained during sexual activity, and it ends when ejaculation occurs or sexual stimulation stops. So there you have it. The 3 stages of an erection, each with its own unique physiological processes. It's not as simple as it might seem, is it? Erections are a complex interplay of brain signals, blood flow, and muscle relaxation and contraction. Understanding these stages can help us appreciate the complexity of erections. What factors can affect your ability to achieve and maintain an erection? Now, that's a question many of us have asked at some point or another. The answer, as it turns out, is quite a lot. Let's delve into this. Firstly, let's talk about physical health. Conditions like heart disease, diabetes, and obesity can hinder the blood flow necessary for an erection. Even something as seemingly unrelated as sleep disorders can have an impact. So, maintaining a healthy body is key, not just for your overall well-being, but for your sexual health too. Next up is mental health. Stress, anxiety, depression, these can all play a significant role in erectile function. It's hard to focus on the task at hand when your mind is elsewhere, right? This is why mental health should never be neglected. It's as crucial as physical health. Our lifestyle choices also weigh in. Regular exercise can improve blood flow, while excessive alcohol or substance use can inhibit it. A balanced diet can help maintain a healthy body weight, which in turn can boost your sexual health. But it's not just about what you eat and drink. Smoking, for instance, can narrow the blood vessels and affect the blood flow. Then there's medication. Some drugs can interfere with the chemical reactions necessary for an erection. These may include some blood pressure medications, antidepressants, and even over-the-counter drugs. Always consult your healthcare provider if you're concerned about the potential side effects of your medication. And let's not forget about age. Although it's not an absolute rule, the ability to achieve and maintain an erection can decrease as we get older. It's a natural part of aging, but remember, age alone does not cause erectile dysfunction. As we delve into these factors, it's important to remember that everyone is different. What affects one person might not affect another, and it's all part of our unique biological makeup. It's also crucial to remember that it's not always under a person's control, and there's no shame in seeking help if needed. As we can see, numerous factors can influence the process of erection. Now, what have we learned about erections? Let's take a step back and put together all the puzzle pieces we've been examining. We started by debunking myths, where we clarified some common misconceptions. Erections aren't just about sexual arousal. They can occur during sleep and even in the womb. They aren't a sign of uncontrollable lust, nor are they something that can be summoned or dismissed at will. Then we went under the hood to look at the biology of erections. We learned that it's a complex process involving the brain, hormones, nerves, muscles, and blood vessels. When these elements work together, they orchestrate the penis to fill with blood, leading to an erection. The simplicity of the final result belies the intricate dance of biology that makes it possible. Next, we explored the stages of erection, a 3-act play featuring the flaccid state, the tumescent state, and the rigid erection state. Each of these stages has its unique characteristics and physiological changes, creating a progression that's as fascinating as it is essential to sexual function. We also touched on the factors that can affect erections. These can range from physical conditions like heart disease and diabetes to psychological factors like stress and anxiety. Medications, lifestyle choices, and even the aging process can also play a role. Understanding these factors is crucial to maintaining sexual health and seeking help when needed. In sum, erections are a lot more than just a physical response to sexual stimulation. They're a marvel of biological engineering, a delicate balance of multiple systems working in harmony. They are a testament to the complexity of the human body and a reminder of the importance of overall health and well-being. So next time you think about erections, remember the complexity and intricacy of this natural process.